Hello, so this is going to be a video on this old Hadson lighter. It's a Piezo-Electric one, just using butane as the fuel source. Pretty interesting, got on eBay a while ago and you just got around to doing the video on it, because obviously a lot of people like the lighter videos. So, when I was looking at the price of these lighters, not this particular one, but just the Hadson lighters in general, lots of them went anywhere between £5 to £50 on the asking price, so I have no idea what this particular one would fit into. I think I bought it for about £10, but again, it seems like these aren't particularly expensive, vintage lighters. Also, apologies if my voice sounds a bit funny. I think I've got a cold typically, so I've got sort of, stuffy nose and everything as well. But it's quite a simple lighter. The controls on the bottom. Obviously, it's just a flame adjustment screw, which you can do with your thumb. And there's the butane filling port, same as pretty much any standard butane lighter. But the interesting thing of this is you can actually partially remove it from the case. So if I pull up on here, that's the internals out, as you can see. That's removed, you can see through now. So what we have here is the actual lighter. So obviously there's your striker, and when you, although this doesn't obviously strike, it uses a, well, it's quite hard to get to do it when it's not in the case, but it's Piezo-Electric. Oh, electrocuted myself there, because apparently that bit is conductive. Didn't know that. Right, so obviously Piezo-Electric thing to light it, and then it's the standard thing where it pushes down when you're essentially lighting it onto the butane thing to open the butane port. Now, unfortunately, with this lighter, it does seem to leak, which is obviously unfortunate, because what ends up happening is you can have the flame adjusted quite low. You can fill it up one day, use it as much as you want one day, and the next day it's empty. So I'm assuming there's a very, very small leak somewhere in the section, which is pressurised the butane. Obviously not a big enough hole that all the fuel is going to leak out instantly, but big enough that, you can feel the lighter seems to be cold all the time, like when you fill up a lighter, and obviously it's escaping. There might be a way of fixing that, and you can also, with this, oops, something's just fallen off the bottom there, I'll see what that was in a moment. You've got this sort of section which is for the Piezo-Electric wire. So I'll just see what fell onto the floor, and then I'll put it together, fill it up, and demonstrate the lighter actually working. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't recover the piece, and it's actually needed for it to strike properly when it's in the case. So what I'm going to do is demonstrate it outside of the case, but obviously I'm just going to use this so I don't burn myself. So, let's see if we can do this successfully. It's a bit cumbersome, but it should hopefully... There we go. These are flame-proof gloves anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, the mechanism works, it just doesn't seem to want to work when it goes into the actual lighter. Obviously I'm guessing what there was a little bit of plastic that helped push that bit down more easily. But I'll demonstrate changing the thing in a second. I can't even get that to flick like that. I don't want to damage it, so what I'll have to do, apologies, typical on a video, you lose the bits, is as soon as that bit turns up, put it back in. But as I said, this doesn't stay pressurised anyway, I'm just going to risk a shock doing this. Oh, now it's caught that bit on the edge. Yeah, that's definitely what's missing a bit on there. It might be very easy to replace that though. But yeah, there we go. Just risk a shock. And no, it's just grabbing that bit now in there. I mean, I could probably do that without pushing that bit down anyway, just manually. That generates the piezo, but obviously the whole unit needs to go down. I think the gas might be connected to that bit there. Yeah, it would be. So yeah, before I trash this any further, because there's a bit, oop, just fallen off there, another bit of metal. Yeah, I won't obviously play about with this more because it's obviously very fragile. But yeah, that's the Piezo-Electric section. The gas section is obviously under this bit, but again, that looks a bit mucky in there, so it might be worth me at some point giving that all a clean out. So as it could probably be quite easy just to dismantle this lighter and then see if I can do it all from scratch, because obviously if I take this out, that's the piezo bit removed now. That's all on that one unit. And then, I suppose I could give that a clean in there. I suppose that's be where you want to replace the rubber washer. Yeah. Oh, there goes another bit. Right, I'm definitely going to have to be finding all this on the floor. So yeah, you can see that that's the hinge for that bit. I guess we'll just dismantle all of it now. There goes that one. I'll clear all these up in a minute. So that's how that bit removed. So that's just your striker. And obviously there's your gas section there. But yeah, looks like it would have been quite a good lighter when it was new and all in good condition. Now it's virtually falling apart, but it was quite cheap, and it does work, just it leaks, the gas pretty quickly. But there you go, I'll maybe try and restore this.